Hello, this is going to be your full moon reading. The full moon is in Libra. It's going to be from March the 28th. Um, Today is the 17th. So I'm going to do this reading. I normally read like closer to the moon when the full moon is on its way, but I've just been encouraged to read it now, and then I might do another one when it gets closer, because I pick up on more things when it's closer to the full moon than if it's before. But we're gonna see what we have for you. What can I get for the full moon reading? I'm gonna use the heavier cards. These are heavier to me. They're deeper. So we have Cartouche, we have Pyramid of Light, we have the Knot of Isis. We have Divine Sunchild. I haven't seen this one in a while. Pyramid of Light is step your vibration deeper into love. So this could be going and getting deeper in a relationship, or having a relationship that's more love based than anything else. Because we get in relationships for finances, for or at least even if you do get into it for love, sometimes it turns into other things, finances, stuff you don't want to deal with. So in reverse, we have Healing the Divine Masculine, Osiris rises, and we have Pillar of Light, Descent of the Star of Isis. Okay. So yeah, these cards are a little deeper, obviously. And they have a deeper meaning as well. So let's see what we have. In the middle, we do have Knot of Isis and Divine Sunchild. So that's like, that's just about being blessed. That's a blessed individual. Blessings of the Sun family. That's a blessed individuals that receives blessings. But this is tying it all together. Like the reason that you receive blessings. It's not just because what does the Bible say? Least no man is not by works. Least no man should boast or brag. So your blessings don't come just because of the work you do. Or if you're a blessed child. Like some people, they only get blessings because, they have to work hard to obtain it. God's grace and favor, it's enough. It said God's grace is sufficient. So this is a person who gets blessings because this is a knot, because of their relationship, their connection with God. But we also have divine names of power and step your vibration deeper into love. So that's like learning with the names. That's learning all the languages of love. What did the French say? We learning all of the languages of love. Now over here we do have the Pillar of Light and Healing the Divine Masculine reverse. So they could be that the Divine Masculine is in darkness right now, or dealing with some darkness. I'm hearing dark activities. Could be dealing with some dark activities. So I do want to go there first because the rest of that is okay. But this is for the full moon. So it was about to flip. Why is the Divine Masculine or healing in the reverse? So this is not just the Divine Masculine being in reverse. This is the healing of him being in reverse. So we have the Fool, we have the Queen of this, and we have the Dancer. So this is a woman. I always see her as, the other. This is a woman that's dancing around the foolishness that has happened. So this could be that the Divine Masculine has probably even entertained a woman or been with a woman that was a fool. And she may have danced around telling him everything that he needed to know. So again, there's a Divine Masculine that has not been healed yet because he was entertaining this type of people. This is a woman, so maybe he was more into materialistic women or women with money, and that only led him to foolish tendencies, or she had foolish tendencies which didn't allow him to fully heal what he needed to heal. And this could also be the mother, because I see this as another woman in another family. So this could be the mother of the Divine Masculine being foolish and not giving him the healing, or not letting him know where he went wrong at, where he fell short at, because this is dancing around the issue. So she could have not explained things to him. She probably wasn't a good mother to him. And this is why some of the things in his life, like some of the healing that he needed, did not happen in time. What's for Pillar of Light in reverse? Okay. And we're going to talk about the Divine Masculine, huh? Justice. Oh, okay. This is justice. Okay. And this is the Queen of Swords. That's good, because this is the full moon in Libra. So that's the Libra card. The Queen of Swords and the Justice. So this is the Libra stepping up to the plate. You hear me? But this is Pillar of Light. This is the scent of the Star of Isis. But this is justice. So somebody's going to be speaking out on some things that's going to bring about justice to things that have been dark. This could be you or somebody close to you. But this is a person who speaks fluidly to bring justice. So the reason this Divine Masculine has not been healed, because he has not heard the words that he needed to hear that can bring about healing. Speech etiquette, right? To bring about healing. And that's because this Queen of this was foolish and not, like I said, telling him what he needed to know. So that's him getting justice, though, at the same time. Now, it could be because he entertained foolish activity or other women, and because he was materialistic, the justice is him being in the dark, because this Pillar of Light in reverse, the justice is him being in the dark or being blind to the truth, because and they show the justice as him being tied. So, but I feel like for his darkness, or for the things that he went through, or the things people deceiving him or going against him or lying to him or speaking to him in an unencouraging way, he's going to get justice for that. Why do we want to talk about him? So this is going to be for him. I don't know, maybe you are Divine Masculine. But what's for Divine Sunchild? Blessings. The Sun. This, I told you, this is a blessed person. So it could be because you're blessed, because it does say step your vibration deeper into love. So it could be because you're blessed, or because you just have a relationship with God. Like, you're able to heal this Divine Masculine, and so he's going to come in to heal. But it says step your vibration deeper into love, because the love with this individual is deeper, and the love that he needs is more than just the surface of, because he needs courage. He needs somebody to speak to him. He needs somebody to explain to him why the things didn't happen in his life, or why the past was the way it was. So this is the Divine Masculine that has been hurt and has gone through things, and nobody has explained to him the light side of it. Nobody has made it seem positive. These are people who say, because you went through this, you can't do that. Because you talk like this, you can't be that. So these are people who have beat him down, or kept him bound to things that he shouldn't have been bound to, and kept him in situations that he shouldn't have been in, maybe because they wanted finances from him. And so they foolishly, did things to convince him that he should give them money. All right, but the blessings of the sun child is being positive. So whatever is going on, like, this is like having the sun, having a fresh perspective. That's going to give him a fresh perspective. And I think with that being said, that's how you guys are going to fall in love. But this is being more than just this person's lover, or more than their romantic partner. This is talking to them about the deep issues. So this could be a person that has deep-rooted issues, deep insecurities, and they don't know who they can talk to about it, and they feel alone. So they need someone to help bring them out of the darkness, because this is the Pillar of Light, right? And you have the sun. Didn't I just say this is a person that's blessed? Look at the sun, fell right on it. Yeah, so you have that light, or you carry a type of light, or your personality is like, this is like bringing somebody through the tunnel, the light after the darkness, and you're gonna be able to do that. But what's for the Knight of Isis? Now listen, the light at the end of the tunnel we all search for, and since I'm older now, she only comes second to the Lord. Okay, what's for Knight of Isis? So this person does need to heal, but it's like their healing lies in you. So this person can't go anywhere else to heal. They have to come to you. But they also see people as foolish with their money. This is a person who has watched people be foolish with their money. So even though this woman had money, she made foolish decisions with it, or she did things that wasn't really beneficial. What's the point of having money if you don't know what to do with it? So for the Knight of Isis, this has been a star. This is the Ace of Wands. This is clarity over where your starlight is. This is clarity over um who you are as a person. But since it's energetic stabilization, is bringing your star potential or your star seed into perspective, clarity. If you didn't know you were a star, if you didn't know that you had a gift, if you weren't aware of something that you needed to do during the full moon, is going to come to you. You're going to have clarity over it. But this is also people being able to understand clearly like what you're here for. If they didn't know at first, that's people in your surroundings, people in your neighborhood, knowing that you have a purpose. Just not seeing it yet. But when it coming into the full moon, this is energetic stabilization. This is bringing it together. This is stabilizing what your mission on earth is, stabilizing what you're supposed to be doing. So that's amazing. What's for a pyramid of light? This is a good full moon reading. The Wheel of Fortune. So that's step your vibration deeper into love. So that's changing the way you see love, but also changing the way love works. Because this person, this divine masculine, that's really not nothing to play with. I'll say that first. I know firsthand. But this is changing. This is going to change his perspective of what love looks like. But this is also this person wanting to go deeper into the levels of love. This is a person who couldn't love right or couldn't love with his whole heart because of whatever he had been through, whatever he was facing over here. And you might be the Queen of Swords that comes in and bring about this justice for him so that he can see where he fell short at, or what the darkness was, or what was causing the situations to go the way they went. But it's like you having justice and delivering that justice. Like you're the one to deliver that justice through the words that you speak, right? Through the words that you speak. Queen of Swords, like that's an educated person, but when she goes off, the things she say is not a they hit, right? And it's accurate. Okay, saying it's accurate, but it's like the person that can hurt your feelings but tell you the truth at the same time. Like, yeah, it might hurt your feelings, but I'm not lying to you. I'm not just saying things because, some people just say things because they're mad and it has nothing to do with the story, nothing to do with what's going on. They just mad and they talking a whole bunch of woofing. What they do, they be woofing. But this lady, she's accurate with her punches, accurate with her throws. Very accurate. Okay, but that delivers the justice. And this could be you getting justice as well from the darkness that may have taken place in your life. If you were entertaining a divine masculine or entertaining that energy, so to speak, and things happened and you were fooled or tricked by this person, either with giving them money or if they tried to get money from you or anything, that's you being able to receive justice for having to go through that. Nobody wants to go through that. What's for Katouche? This is divine names of power. We can go back to Wheel of Fortune because there's just one card, but it does say going deeper into love. So this is with the Helper, Wealth, and Futility. So this is futility is useless work. So that's changing the way you work, not doing things that are useless, or not even dealing with people that are useless. But this is also the helper card and wealth. So this is being helped to attain wealth. This is like spirit making sure that you obtain wealth and not have to do all of the other things that other people have to do to obtain wealth. Because what did I say? It's not by works. Least no man should boast or brag. So this is not about making money through works. This is spirit helping you attract wealth or receive wealth in your life. without you having to do useless work. You don't have to work as hard as others. It's changing that. If you were doing work and not getting your benefits or not getting the things you need, they're going to change that over the full moon. They're going to help bring in money that's more beneficial to you, that's easier for you. Oh, I was about to say, you know the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous? Anyway, these cards fell out. This is God and this is failure. So I feel like, and you know that failure is still over here. So a relationship failed with the divine masculine because of these reasons, the money and the way people were speaking it, because of the darkness that was in his life that he couldn't really understand why, and he may have put that onto you. I mean, these are shadow traits, so they just, you know, reflected it onto you. But this is God coming through to help you with failures that have happened in your life, or people that may have caused you to fail, or even if this, because it's still catacomb to this. So basically your wealth and your star, see, God is giving you permission to be able to do the things that you're supposed to be doing. Because that's his will for your life. This is his will for your life coming to pass, even if it didn't in prior times. And that's why I'm saying spirit being able to help you attract wealth, or know how to get it, know how to get in position. Let's say you have to be ready to receive. You know how to get in position to receive the wealth. But this is also God helping you with the failures that have happened, or helping you deal with this person because they have had failures before. And that's why it says deeper into love. This person may have a failed relationship with God. They probably didn't know how to talk to God. They probably didn't know that God really was real and that he answered prayers because of all of that going on in their life. What's for Katush? Divine names of power. And this could be God causing things to fail in people's lives. I'm hearing that have not done right by you. This is the justice of people who try to keep you in the dark. Or like I said, this person may have tried to do things to you. This is the failure going back to them for whatever they have done. What's for Katush? But also right here, this is bringing, because it's next to God, this is God saying that he sees your failures and being able to make the sun shine on it. This is a person who maybe you have failed, but I said this person is blessed, so his grace is sufficient. No matter how many times you fail, if his grace, once his grace kicks in, that overshadows all of the failure. You can live off of his grace alone. You don't need all the extra stuff. That's why they saying doing useless work, changing you, doing useless work for no reason, and helping you obtain the wealth that you need, or the money, finances that you need to deal with life. So for Katush, we have luxury, divine names of power. Let me get another card for them because I don't death. So that's like putting a stop to people who were pretty much saying anything about your name, because that's divine names of power. Your name is written. Your name is precious. Before he formed us in our womb, he knew us. But this is also people. This is like, you see the smoke and all of that. They have smoke. They have all type of artifacts right there, right? But this is putting a death to people who don't know how to deal with opening these portals or dealing with these artifacts and this right here, because everybody wants to do it, but they don't know how divine it is, or they don't know about holiness. So if you're not holy, then you shouldn't be trying to open a holy door, point blank in the period. And you wouldn't even be able to. You would just think you in the door. But this is putting a depth to that. This is the ego. So this is also people who are egotistically, see how they're lounging around? These are people who are egotistically using names and don't know what they represent or don't know what they mean, and trying to say that they have that wisdom or the right to be doing that. But that's why God is here. And the failure card, making sure that people who have been doing that, I'm hearing for years, put a death to that, put a stop to that. What's for failure? I'm gonna get another card for failure because it came out right there with the God card, but it is right there. Can I get another card for failure? But that's a death to just and that's people, but I'm saying that's for people who don't know how to use those artifacts or those sacred gifts or open those doors. They don't know how to use it. So why would you go um digging up like dead bones? Why would you do that? Y'all remember the movie The Mummy? Was it The Mummy when he tried to get that girl body to bring his back to life? Or he tried to kill her to bring his self back to life? Is that how it went, God? So that's what I said. So that's why I said that's dealing with people who think on the terms of magic. And they could be this divine master thinking on the terms of magic, forgetting that God is still alive, and what they say, Jesus is on the main line, and forgetting that there's healing in the name, in the blood of Jesus. But this is spiritual self and angels in the reverse. So this is going to be a failure for people who weren't being like pure, or who weren't being holy, and who weren't thinking with their full whole heart. When it says love God with all thy heart, with all thine heart. That's why I say he didn't really, that love thing, he wasn't deep enough to do it with all his heart. This is like a percentage all he can give. But this is people who do this. This is like putting it into like magic tricks, putting it into magic itself, or to people who don't really have no spiritual purity. They don't have spiritual purity. And the angels are in reverse as well. They're saying that they don't condone this. So no matter what they do, if they not praying to God, they're not praying to Jehovah, whatever they're doing is not going to work. Whoever they're praying to, like that's why I have right here. Oh, this is serious. Yeah, I don't. These cards are serious. So these are divine names of power that people are messing with artifacts. This is like antique. You know what I mean? This is antique. This is golden. So if you don't really know what to do, or if you're not really a witness and you really don't know what it's about, then you shouldn't be putting your name on it or speaking of it. Like, I don't go heavy into that stuff because I've been there before. And I don't want to go back. I'm never going back, never going back. You never make me. But this is putting a depth to that. You know, that's useless work anyway. That's being able to know that anybody that tries to do anything with that, going into a lineage, going into the artifacts, going into all that, that has no respect for God, no respect for Jehovah. These are people who walked away from the one true living God, and go somewhere else, but then still try to say that it's connected to spirit. It ain't connected to spirit, y'all, because the spirituality is in reverse. And the angels are in reverse. They don't condone this behavior. This has caused people to lose their happiness, caused people to fail, caused all type of stuff. This could be what the divine masculine was into, looking into that type of artifact or that type of research, and probably was confused by. These are people who make money and try to say, I know the way to go. But, you know, the love of money is the root of all evil anyway, so trying to follow that is not how it works. But that's why you have help receiving your money. This is God's blessings. This is God's grace. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. So that's being able to receive because you carry or you strive for righteousness. That's the only way that it'll work, girl. It's so much stuff I can say, but I'm not gonna say it. But this is failure to people who weren't being pure spiritually, and who weren't really hearing from God, or really knowing who the true Father was. Who, you know, who our one true living God is. So that's what I have for you. But this is like putting yeah, so this is putting into that. And this is also if there was any magic done on you, or any type of perpetration. Anybody perpetrating or anything, or perpetrating your name, this is it failing, because it wasn't meant to it wasn't meant for your life. It wasn't even meant to take you out. But there's a failure to that due to God being here, not allowing people to really do anything to you spiritually, deceive you spiritually. That's what it sounds like. If it was this divine masculine doing anything, that's putting an end to it, not allowing it to affect your pockets, because this is, you know, helping with money affect your pockets. It could have affected your pockets at one point, or anything. But this is just bringing things, because that's why we have the justice for any type of magic, any type of spiritual confusion, any type of spiritual warfare um, that was done. Because as good as spirituality is, it can get dark. And some people just carry spiritual darkness. So, but we are going to get your angel messages. And again, like I said, like, this is what they call a prelude. Because I normally read when the full moon is coming. I just was encouraged to come read ahead of time. So this is a little bit. And maybe I won't do another one. Maybe I will. But I do read them better when it's closer coming. So we have manifest and we have shielding. Since shielding did fall right here, like that's about like, don't block yourself from love. Of course, don't insist that you won't find love, a deep rooted love one day. Don't do that. Don't shield yourself, block yourself from. But at the same time, this is being protected or shielding yourself from people who will try to go against your pockets or go against your money or even trample on your heart. Like, not allowing that to not allowing them to trample on your heart. So you can shield yourself from those type of people, but don't block yourself from the ultimate love, from real deep true love, because we do have God here and God is love. So there's no way we cannot actually have love, a real true pure love, if our Father was the Father of love. Come on. And then we have manifest. So I feel like this is it's right here. So this is bringing about a failure to people who were doing this. They could have been blocking your manifestation, and it could have been this divine masculine having his manifestation blocked as well. So this is allowing your manifestation or your beliefs or what you want to come forward to be able to come forward, because all the downsides of it, all the negativity of it, it has failed. This is a failure to the stuff that didn't work, the stuff that couldn't work because it wasn't condoned by the angels, or it wasn't pure, so it couldn't work. What is it? It won't work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, it won't work. This is bringing you to your manifestation, to the point where you can believe again, the point where you can bring in things that you want, though, like with this deeper love. Shielding yourself from the things that don't work and allowing the things that do work, or the things that you consider to work for you, to be able to come in. And remember, God knows your heart. He said he will fulfill your heart's desires. So this is stepping away from, like, fleshly desires, going into like heartfelt desires and things that come from the heart, because this is the deeper love. So that's being more pure about it. So that is what I have for the full moon reading. This is the prelude, so to speak. So I do pray that you understood that message, and I do pray that you have an awesome cycle during the full moon.